What's going on YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with another Division 2 video. And today's video I am continuing this open world outside the map video series, and I'm going to show you the summit from outside of the map. Now in order to do this, you do have to jump over that fence in Coney Island and make your way outside of the map. So if you want to know how to do that, I will have the video link in the description below. I did make a how-to guide earlier today. But this is going to be discovering the summit from outside the map, because you can see, like, inside the summit, you can see how they were developing the summit. And as far as I know, this is the only, way to actually look at the building from the outside. Because, once you fast travel to the summit, you're already in the lobby, and that's it, you're inside. But this is the only way to actually look outside of the summit and see what is around it. So yeah, how did I get to this point? Well, follow my last video on how, to get outside the map, and then you're going to use your mini map, top left corner, and you're going to use the compass. So make sure you run far north, straight north, as far as you can go. As soon as you go to the furthest point north, then you want to go due east. And you can see on my mini map, top left corner, I am due east, and this is the summit. So all you have to do is just keep running until you find it. It is going to be a lot of running, so get your running shoes on. Now, as I make my way towards it, we can talk a little bit more. Now, it was just released on Twitter, Reddit, all the social media platforms that the Division 2 will have an emergency maintenance tomorrow. So there will be a 3-hour patch going on tomorrow morning. I assume it is to fix this, just because they do not want you outside of the map. They do not, want you to, discover all this. It's not as if it's game breaking. You're not going to get banned for this. There's no enemies, there's no way to shoot anything. Like, this is just exploring outside of the normal game. Now, as a developer, I understand that it's probably upsetting seeing these things come out, but as a consumer, it's a lot of fun. It's something fresh. You can see the game in a different perspective, and in my opinion, it's kind of like having a Blu-ray box set, and you have like a bonus disc of behind the scenes, and that's exactly what this is. It's kind of like behind the scenes footage of the Division 2, and it's actually pretty cool. I enjoy this a lot. There's a lot of cool screenshots I'm getting, a lot of cool different biomes and areas to go through. It's just a lot of fun. So in this video, I'm going to explore the summit from the outside, show you what it looks like out here, and then actually if I go, I believe it's due south of there, so around that platform area, you can actually explore each of the summit floors, and you can see like how they were developing it. It even has like start and finish areas. It's pretty cool. So let's make our way to this part first, and then I will show you the other part of the summit. So this is going to be a 4 video series. I'm going to post 4 videos today. So the first one was how to get outside of the map. For this one, I'm going to show you everything the summit related. In the next video, I'm going to show you all the different biomes. It's kind of like Minecraft, where you have like a desert area, hillside area, lake area, like almost like a field area, and some water area. There's a lot of cool things. Kind of reminds me of Minecraft in a way. But I'll show you that in another video, and then the last video, I'm going to explore Coney Island in New York City, just from outside the map, see what it looks like. Now, you cannot go to Washington, D.C., as far as I know. This is it's not the biggest square, but it's big enough to where you could spend hours out here and get lost. Now, what I'm trying to explain is that the entire game is not connected. Each section of the game is its own, I guess, you'd call it a square. and each square is, so big. So you have, one for Washington, D.C., one for Coney Island, and it looks like the summit. You'd probably have one for just New York City by itself, things like that. And that's, the Pentagon area. All of those are their own different biomes. And this is like the development side of it where you get to see how they were building it. Now, the only thing within this biome is Coney Island, part of New York City, and then these different texture areas, and then the summit, as far as I know. Now, comment down below if you've explored more of this open world area and you've come across something else. Let me know. I'll jump back in here and check it out. But if you get close enough to the summit area, it'll actually start the summit mission. So right now you can see I'm in heroic open world, and on the map it shows me, let's see, it shows me closest to Grand Washington Hotel. Interesting. Am I going the right way? Oh, there we go. But yeah, so you want to run due east. You want to go as far north as you can and then go east, and you will run into this summit downtown cityscape area. We're going to explore and see what all goodies are in here. But as soon as you get close enough, you can see it says the summit on my mini map. I think it's about to proc the mission. So let's see.
We need you to secure a
there it goes.
skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
But you can see it's showing me to go all the way out there when clearly the summit is right here. But these are just different parts of the summit, and it's actually pretty cool when you run through all the different floors. It'll keep showing you different start and finish guides within this little development side of things. Alright, so we're not much further, about a 1.3 kilometers out. So remember, this is quite a long run. You will be running a lot to do this. But I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty cool. It'll make for some really cool photos, screenshots, what have you. And yeah, you can enjoy it. Now, like I said, there's no like XP boost, or there's no damage thing, or no enemies. So there's no exploiting going on here. It's all strictly just exploring and just looking outside. So for all of you asking about the dark zone and glitches and what have you, I understand the word glitch is, really toxic and frowned upon within the community. But it also gets everyone's attention. Now, this is not really a glitch. It's just a way to access the outside of the map, and then you can just run around the open world. There's no enemies, no anything for you to exploit in this, so it's not like a game-breaking glitch. It's more of like a behind-the-scenes glitch. Like, you can pull back the curtain and see, what's poppin'. And as anyone interested in the gaming industry or developing games or anything like that, this is probably one of the more interesting things you can see, where you can see different textures and layers on top of, layers with different structures, and how developers are actually putting this all together. So you can see some smoke. It says we are 700 meters out. Alright, 600. Run, Forrest, run! Alrighty, we're getting real close to it. But you can see the little summit logo up at the top. Pretty cool. Whoa. Oh, that was cool. Just ran into a different environmental setting. then just random fog. That was pretty cool. Alright, so there's another, like, skyscraper right there. There's several different buildings. It looks like its own, like, downtown. Interesting. Now, you would never see any of this because you can't really look outside of the summit once you're, doing the levels. So I'm wondering why all of this was added to it. Okay. This looks like a wall right here. Let's see if I can walk through it. Oh, yes I can. Alright. So we'll go through these buildings, see what it looks like, and then I'll run south and just show you what the individual floors look like from the development standpoint. But it looks like we are probably a few floors below the actual level. So think of it as we're underground looking up, and and for some reason you can see through it. X-ray vision. Whoa, that looks cool. Look at that. Some billboards. Looks like they're loading in. Yeah, a lot of detail went into this. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Where am I? Is this, I think this is the summit. Yeah, okay. So this is the summit from the outside looking in. And you can see the summit logo on the side there. I'm a little too close for you to read it. But it looks like inside of this area is the top of the summit. So that's the balcony from floor 100 after you beat it. You kill the hunters and you exit out of the balcony for the helicopter. This is it. So that's the rooftop to the summit. And you can see it's all in pretty good detail, where the top of the summit where we were looking at did not really have a lot of detail. Huh. That's pretty cool. So that's what the summit looks like over here. Let's see if I can get some better vantage points. And then the rest of this just looks like New York City. Pretty cool. But again, you would never see any of this. Oh, so this is the balcony. Or, not the balcony, the lobby for the summit. You can see the escalator where you go to the elevator and you actually start the summit. That's pretty cool. What's this? Just looks like more environmental things. Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go back a little bit more. And then remember, if you want to know exactly how to do this, the video is in the description. So all you have to do is click on that link. I show you exactly how to get outside the map. And then you can just explore. Put your Lewis and Clark shoes on and start walking. But you can see the summit from outside. Pretty dope. Oop, and the billboards have popped up now. What is this? A bell. Enjoy this magical season. Nice. What's that one? Admiral Classic. I like how they put all this detail into this part, and you can't even see this inside the game. New burger. What's this one? Oh, there's another one up there. It's time to get crackin'. Paz chips. Interesting. Rise, autumn, winter exhibit. Gold winter collection. Some sort of art exhibit. Okay. But you can see that's where the map or, the area ends. So remember when I said run north until it's the end of the map? This is exactly what I'm talking about. So you will see it is the end of the map. You cannot go any further. You can go along this line, but you can't go, past the line. So once you make it to that point, you need to run east until you find the summit. And then you'll see it. Boom. Alright. so let's make our way through the cityscape, and then I will show you the individual floors, and we will get out of here. I'll show you all the other access points or areas outside of the map in the other two videos I'm bringing out today. So just stay tuned for that. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Just looks like New York City was supposed to surround the summit. And it looks good. Again, they didn't make anything in the summit for us to look outside the windows and see any of this. So I'm wondering if this was like a part of development that wasn't, introduced. Or maybe this was to show higher ups, what it could look like. Whoa, that was a different billboard. What's that, like a beer bottle? Have a taste for Christmas. Okay. Some sort of beer bottle, it looks like. So once you're done with this, you want to head due south. So again, look at your mini map on the top left corner and make sure you are running south. Once you do that, you'll leave this area and you will discover all of the summit floors and how they were put together. Pretty cool. Now in this like open world, the weather will change, the night and day will change, all of that. You can see we're exiting the cityscape. Now in another video today, I'll show you the different biomes that are in there. You have different like mountains, hills, you have a desert area, grassy area, hillside area, and then also like a big lake or ocean area with some ships. So I'll show you guys that also. I just didn't want to give you guys like a 2-hour long video, so I figured I would chop it up into 4 different sections, make them a little shorter. That way you guys can enjoy it. But again, I believe they are patching this as of tomorrow morning. So if you want to enjoy this, do it today. That's why I kind of put aside my Manic Mondays video for tomorrow. That way I could show you all of this and let you enjoy it before they patch it. Again, this is not like game breaking. You can't, kill anything or get any loot. This is just purely behind the scenes, just looking at it. So there's the summit from a little, 0.7 kilometers away. But we will soon, you have to run down here for a little bit, and then you will see the different individual levels. It's pretty cool. You can already see it starting to pop up in the distance. And I really would just want to show you the cool little start to finish points. You can just see where they were using the software developing it, and you could just see where they were putting it all together. It's pretty cool. I'm a huge fan of this universe or franchise, and I think that anything behind the scenes or anything like that is really cool to explore. I'm sure that a lot of developers are probably upset about this because it's showing that you can go outside and see what they do behind the scenes, but for like a fan of that game or genre, you'd enjoy this just because it's cool. There's nothing, beneficial for you to do this. It's just for you to, explore and see a different side of things. But you can see the weather is changing, and it looks like we're about to hit sunrise. It looks pretty cool on the buildings. Nice. But the point keeps changing because we're getting close to the other floors, and then it's actually going to change that indicator point and put us on one of these summit floors. Alright. So to gauge where I'm going, I am south of the summit, about 1.2 kilometers. You can start to see all the different floor points are starting to load up. Just have to get a little bit closer. Alright. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But yeah, it's not a glitch. It's just some sort of access point to outside of the map, and then you can just discover. Oop. Okay, so now you see the indicator changed over here, and now the summit floors are starting to load up in front of me. So we are 1.5 kilometers away from the summit, and then this is where you can see, oh, you can even see the finish point right here, for their developing of each of these floors. There's that start point right there. It's pretty cool. We'll get closer, we'll examine a few of these floors and then get out of here. But you can see the summit is to my back, due north. We are running straight south. And don't forget to support the channel and the video by hitting that like. You can comment down below and subscribe for more content. I just figured I'd show everyone this today because I know they're fixing it probably tomorrow. And even though you can't really get anything out of this to benefit your character, it's still pretty cool to see. Okay, so you can see this is start to finish on part of the summit. So you start through here, you go through, I'm guessing that's the elevator, goes through here. Okay, there's the elevators right there. Goes into the rooms. Pretty cool. So we're probably a few, I would even say like 10 floors below, but it's just all invisible walls so we can see up and see how everything was actually put together. But you can see each individual piece of rubble, all the different bricks. Really cool. All the different pieces of paper, that looks like money as well. There's a lot of detail that went into this. And then you can hear the alarm from the summit. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Now the indicator keeps changing because I'm guessing it's trying to see if we're actually in the summit. If I go to my map, yeah, it says we're in the summit lobby. Okay, interesting. And then you can see the finish right here. Not bad. And then off in the distance you can see this goes on for quite some time because there are 100 floors. So there's quite a number of these scattered around this open world. You can see there's some over there. And then the closer you get, the more, you know, they load up and you can see all the different. It's pretty cool. But alright, so last summary. Jump over the fence, head due north until you can't any further, then head east until you run into the summit. You can explore that, and then run straight south, and then you can see all of these cool floors and stuff like that. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you the biomes, the different areas. There's a water area, desert area, hill area, you know, grassy lands area. Pretty cool. And then in the last video, I'm going to show you New York City and Coney Island. But this was exploring the summit from outside of the map. I hope you enjoyed it. I am Kamikaze Von Doom. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.